What's good, you guys? It's your boy Isaiah back at again with another vlog. Sorry, I just zoned out real hard. So, I was gonna talk about the whole whatchamacallit. Oh, getting to know me part 4. But before I get into that, I know in the last part I said I was gonna tell you guys about what happened in my freshman and sophomore year when I had entered high school and the kind of person I was, who I became. But I had reason to change my mind that I'm not actually ready to talk about that with you guys. Not because I don't want to, but really it's not even that I'm not ready to talk about it. Like, I can talk about it because, I mean, it is what it is. But, like, I have a certain viewer on here that was affected in that time frame or zone, and I don't really want to talk about it and, you know, have it bring back memories or remind them of those times, because those were not so good times or great times. It was a little, hold up, I'm trying to fix my couch here. Sure, they weren't the best times, but they did teach me a lot. They did open my eyes to how the world works, how parts of the world works in those areas or aspects. You know, different perspectives. It was you know, I gained something out of it. Not only the bad, but as well as in the part of knowledge or knowing, stuff like that. But, yeah, so I, pretty much wanted to say. So anyways, that's kind of the reason why I'm not going to, talk about that stuff. Just because of that, you know, I don't want that certain someone to to see this, and then it just brings back all this stuff that they honestly don't need in this life, or in their life again. But I know that certain someone is proud of me because of how I came out to be, or because of how much I've changed since then. Sorry, wow. Anyways, now I know for you guys, I know it leaves you guys kind of like with a mysterious kind of, or like a cliffhanger, and you guys really wanted to know. It most likely would have been great content, because I know that's what people are into and stuff like that. But maybe in the future. If not, it's cool. If not, then it is what it is. So we're just gonna kind of pass by that, you know, kind of just go around that subject or area, and then we'll see where we go from there. So I did want to leave off with, let's see. I will talk about it briefly, just on the part of, let's see, understanding, but unfortunately, me not knowing better, I want it to be something else. I don't know what exactly. From there, like doing everything that people normally. Pretty much, okay, so pretty much when I went into high school, whatever, at the age of 14 or 15, I did, like I said, I wanted to try out a whole bunch of things. I wanted to get in everything, good and bad. And so, kind of to let you guys get an idea of what I did. I mean, it's high school, bro. Everybody does these things nowadays, especially the stuff you can do in like middle school or elementary, even. I don't even know. You know, I mean, there's that saying that every generation gets worse than the last. You know what I'm saying? But pretty much at those ages of 14 and 15, I was already doing things that typically ages 16, 18, all the way to 21, 25, you know what I'm saying? But, I'm in the ages but all of that stuff did end up leaving me feeling horrible. Once I self-reflected on who I was, what I've done, and who I became at that point in time of life, become whatever. So I'm trying to like pick out only certain parts so I don't give too much away. So I mean, anyways, yeah. So I was feeling horrible off of what I've done. And after doing all of that, it actually changed me. You know, like, imagine finally coming out of that stuff at the age of 15, 16, really. It was my sophomore year, I was 15. I finished it when I was 15, so that was really the last time. Junior year when I was 16, this whole summer and going into the new year, stuff happened that like led me to changing completely. So this was all up to the age of 15 or whatever. So at the age of 15, that really changed me. You know, at that age, you're still a kid. It changed the way of living because of reasons such as, the point of phrase, because she was one. Anyways, the reason why I did change is because somebody that I hold dearly to my heart or whatever, which is the person that I was talking about, the viewer or whatever, I could tell that she was really disappointed in her, and she really is one of the only persons that I love dearly and never want to do anything to hurt her or mistreat her again or anything like that. So that's why, after seeing how badly I hurt her, that it made me snap out of the way I was, I guess, or whatever. And I changed, you know, and then ever since then I did everything to make her proud of me again, to make her forget about that time of my life. Everything. I did anything and everything to be the opposite. To this day, I still am doing it. That's why I don't do anything nowadays that she wouldn't disagree with, just because of that one point in my life. That really was like the breaking point in my life. You know, I was at rock bottom, so I had to change. So that's kind of why I changed, is because the reason why I got out of that whole lifestyle or whatever. I mean, people who live this certain lifestyle, I know it doesn't really make sense because I didn't tell you guys what the lifestyle was, but just be with me, you know. If you guys can kind of put it together and get an idea of what it was, you guys will know that that lifestyle is not an easy lifestyle to get out of, just because of all the influences, what's the word? It's with the P, it's persuasion? No. Pursuing, I don't even know. Pressure, all the peer pressure, all of that stuff. You guys, like, the group that you're with, the crowd, the whatever, you guys know that stuff is like, that's your lifestyle, you know. Who you're with is who you become, right? But so that's kind of what made me change either way. Alright, so I knew better, and my last reason was just a self-evaluation of myself and realizing what I wanted, so that motivated me to get out of that lifestyle I was in. Now back to the kind of person I am after. Okay, so after all of my troubles or whatever in high school or whatever, those 2 years, for that short time period or whatever, it left me I was kind of in a state of confusion, you know. I really didn't know, like, my personality had changed, my qualities, my character, you know. I really didn't know who I was supposed to be, what I was supposed to do, where was I supposed to start. in life, like pretty much what was my purpose now. And then up to till this day, right now, of course I'm better. It's been some years. It's been about 3 years or something like that. So I'm about, or 3 years. So I'm in a better mindset, of course, and all of that. But for a long time, I struggled with trying to figure out how I'm supposed to be, I guess. And then all that stuff that I had seen and done impacted my emotions and feelings. It left me. I know, like, people front a lot and be like, oh, I don't have feelings. Or, you know, when people get after breakups, they're like, they say that stuff like, I don't got feelings, or I don't get hurt, or I don't care about anything, or whatever. Like, none of that stuff is true. Don't get it twisted. But when we're young, we put ourselves in that mindset so much that we start to believe it, and it does become us or whatever. But there's always like a breaking point that, like, where you do or you are that one person. Okay, I just realized how far I am into this video, so I'm gonna end it pretty soon, just with saying that pretty much saying that I pretty much didn't feel anything for sad things, you know. It really left me with all of the bad personalities or qualities or something like that. I don't really, or care. I don't know, it's one of those 3 words or whatever. But dang, look, the sun's coming out. It's so bright. I wish y'all could see my eyes. They look light brown. Anyways. Yeah, but okay, like, to this day, I know that's the struggle with it, because when I get angry, I get really angry. You know what I'm saying? And I do things that, you know, I shouldn't do. When things sad, when people die, you know, like real sad things. You know what I'm saying? If somebody really cares about something and then it didn't work out for them, it's kind of like, towards that part, I have no part. I have no part in feeling empathy or feeling sorry or any sorrow or any stuff like that. You know, like, when it comes to sad things, it's like, I don't know, it just doesn't exist to me. Also, another thing, look, guys, I'm not trying to act tough or anything like that, but I'm just saying this to put this out there, just in case if anybody else can relate or something like that. But after all that stuff happened to me in my lifestyle, I don't think I've ever cried again in my life. I'm 18 now. It's been years since the last time I cried. You guys are probably like, oh, he's capping or something like that. Bro, I'm being for real with you guys. I'm not the crier type, and then just because of like how I act around now, people don't think that I'm you know, gentle, soft. I'm a great social guy now and stuff like that. So people are like, oh, he could never be this way or whatever, but that stuff is still inside of me deep down, and so they would never assume that stuff of me, but it really is me. You know what I'm saying? Like for pain or for, I don't know, just anything. I can't feel that for that stuff anymore. It's like hope. For you guys should never give up on hope or anything like that. But honestly, me at this point in my life, it's not that I've been let down so many times, but it's that I knew better to not hope for so much. And then when it doesn't happen, look how hurt one of us gets. Us as humans get. When something doesn't go our way, when we hope for something so highly and then we don't achieve it or get it, look how badly in the dumps it leaves us, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I don't hope for anything nowadays. If it happens, it happens. But that's also why when I talk about this true happiness and stuff like that, that's also why my happiness isn't, I don't have as much happiness or joy in me or anything like that. Don't get it twisted. I'm thankful and grateful for everything I got and whatnot, but I can't. But when something great or good comes into my life, I can't like show my appreciation, I guess, for it. Or no, not show my appreciation, but like when it first comes into my life, like really be joyful or happy about it, because I don't assume anything great to come, you know? It's just like if something great comes, it came, like, hey, that's what's up, that's cool. That's pretty much it, though. I'm not like all freaking out or having spaz attacks or anything like that, like, oh my gosh, you know, or stuff like that, because I just don't expect it or assume of it. Let's see. Times I get mad at other times I do it, and my habit side mostly I'm. Okay, you guys, this video is pretty long, so I'm gonna end that here. I'm gonna say that's pretty much where my. Yeah, the next page is kind of weird. That's like a whole love stage or whatever. That's weird. Anyways, yeah, so that's pretty much me after high school or whatever. I'm just gonna leave that there, and then on the next part or whatever, I'm gonna make the vlog. We're gonna be at the point of my life where where I talk about my summer vacation when I went to California and I met the girl. I remember, hopefully you guys remember that in a couple videos. If not, go back and rewatch that vlog so you guys are caught up and know what I'm talking about. For the ones that don't know what I'm talking about, watch the last 3 parts or whatever, so y'all are with us, and so we're all in tune, on the same page and everything. But I really gotta end this vlog, so if you guys enjoyed this vlog, hit that like button, hit that bell for the notifications, you know what I'm saying? Hit the subscribe button, check out your boy's Instagram, new pic on there. And stay tuned until the next vlog. Deuces!